What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pure Halloween. I'm back at it again, once again, time and time again. We're doing another episode of the Hollow Podcast where we talk about streaming related, big and small, and we discuss how it affects that. So there's two topics on the docket for today. It's kind of a serious one and needs to be addressed. So grab your coffee, grab your food, have a seat, and let's get into it. So, what's good? So the first topic of the day, I got my coffee. That's right, it's the but we all know it as follow for follow. With the most corniest thing of a bunch. And the non-helpful. Sorry, I was just holding things out. The most corniest and unhelpful thing on the docket. On it. Because the fact of the matter, because how much damage it will do on actual growth, it will hurt you long term. Because when we're trying to build, it will cause more problem than helpful. Because honestly, it's been a serious matter that will forever hurt us in content creation ever. And also, you're gonna feel like you're not having a lot of people to back you up. And it sucks, but it does happen. It happened a lot. So, and I don't want you guys to get burnt. Yo, thank you. How are you doing today? Happy 4th of July to you too. Also, thank you. That is right. We are happy 4th of July, everybody. Thank you for reminding me, Heart to Get. But yeah, like I was saying, the follow for follow deal, not good. It been, not to mention the fact it will cause more harm than good. So yeah, trying to definitely something we need to be more careful of. So that way we can actually protect creators who join into this space, no matter which one you use. So yeah. And also, to me, it the whole follow for follow deal is not a good idea. It definitely not worth doing. I know it seems like the people would say, "Oh, that's the easy route." No, it's not. But you get no one. You barely have anyone who actually gonna be there. You'll just have people there won't check you out, won't be what you're about, and you'll feel like you're not making anything. Or actually have people there to support you. And I understand. So yeah. I don't understand. I do not recommend that. Under any circumstances. No matter how well it's going. But do not recommend it. So. So yeah. I do not recommend that whatsoever. It's a giant waste of time. And a giant disappointment to all the streamers out there, because we will be serious. You will seriously feel like you're underestimated, and I get it. You may think it's the easy route, but it's not the easy route. So, that's what I'm going to say on that subject. Chat, the floor is yours. Do you guys have any opinion on the topic? Right down below. Yeah, right there. And if not, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next topic, which is a big problem. for all PlayStation. And that okay. That topic is upsetting and probably gonna make a lot of people who have really, really mad. Give me a second. I want to make sure I'm doing the right. That's right. Let me make it clear. The topic, yep, that is right. So apparently so yeah, this is gonna piss off a lot of PlayStation players. So let me explain what's going on. So apparently, Sony made the complete decision to stop making copy games. Just to give you a prime example of one, we have Madden. Matter of fact, NBA. Will you NBA? That's been the most popular one on the bunch, or better yet, Call of Duty. Any game with physical copies that Sony use, go. Let me read the article. Let me read the headline so you guys can understand. From the Sony blog here, physical disc production in January 2028 for new game release on January for PlayStation console. The response to the chip trendy consumer recommended new game will be released on PlayStation Store as a retail digital format only. As consumers for the broader entertainment industry continues to shift away from physical copy to digital game production with all new game release on the PlayStation console will be discontinued starting January 2028 The following the date, the new game will reveal the PlayStation Store and retailer in the digital format only. The transition for this transition had no impact on the gaming that's already been released or will be released prior to the 2020 January 2028 in this format. The natural direction of Sony Interactive Entertainment to adapt to the customer trend as the general preferred for digital media significant outpace the physical disc. This transition will be able to align more closely with how most of our community prefers to access the game today. We will continue to prioritize our resources to drive into how a player access their game and provide choice as where players prefer to be purchasing their new game, where that retailer, whether that at the retailer or the PlayStation Store. We remain committed to deliver a world-class gaming experience for our fans and will continue, and we thank you for your continued support. So, that's what it said. So what tells me is that they're saying if you guys got physical copies, you can still keep them. But if you try to get any new game in January 2028, don't bother because they're quitting that, which is kind of a dumb move. In my opinion. But I've been hearing a lot of other speculations here. So we're going to check this out too. I want to make sure I spelled it. You certainly do not. Okay. So apparently we're getting the impression that Sony can take. So apparently we do have the right, and it's from Google here. Regarding to the restriction, yeah, Sony reveals reserve the right to revoke digital game and content. Under the licensing agreement, Sony can restrict or terminate access to your digital purchases without responding due to prior licensing contract server shutdown or violate the PlayStation terms of service. So yeah, there. So yeah, that is the most crazy thing. So that is the most intense of it. To tell you the truth, that is the most crazy of it. So, what I think about this whole mess. Number one, regarding the PlayStation stop doing physical copies of the game. Dumb move. Dumb move. And let's be honest, it's the dumbest thing ever. Because let's be honest, there's a lot of gamers who play on PlayStation still use physical copy of games. So, dumb move. Number two, the revolt mix. I can kind of see that the legal standpoint, you gotta, but just to revolt it whatever the heck they want to. No, I don't think that's a good idea. I think there should be a warning to me, because if you do like, hey, you're kind of you done something illegal. We're giving you a warning. Either if you keep doing it, you're gonna lose your account. But that's just me though. I do not. I do not think that'd be. I think that would have been a lot more reasonable, but in regard to the actual matter, that is up debate. That is up for debate on all four. So I will have to say that is completely up for debate on that matter. But in regard to the whole deal, I don't know. It's up in the air. Am I gonna switch from Switch? Honestly, I've been a PlayStation player for a long time, so no, I'm not going to switch. But am I not happy with them? Absolutely, I'm not happy with them. the PlayStation matter. But in regards to the follow for follow, yeah, don't do it. It's a waste of time. But yeah. Alright, guys, that's going to be it for this episode of the Hollow Podcast. So the next podcast episode will be July 18th at noon. If you guys want to join me on July 18th at noon Eastern Standard Time, or EST, please let me know by hitting me up on my social medias, and we can work out a schedule. And I'll also be throughout from today to July 18th, I'll be taking in topics for you guys for we can discuss on here for the Hollow Podcast. Alright, guys? Alright, guys, that will be it for me. I will catch you guys later. Peace.